Friend, we will discuss today transfer of the property for the benefit of the unborn person. This topic is one of the important topic of the Transfer of Property Act. But before we discuss Section 13, we need to discuss Section 5 of the Transfer of Property Act. Section 5 provides that what is the transfer of property, and according to Section 5, transfer of property, definition of transfer of property can be summarized as under. Transfer of property is an act through which a living person conveys any property to another living person. Therefore, Section 5 provides that a living person can transfer to property to another living person. It means property can be transferred from one living person to another living person. It means property cannot be transferred from a living person to another non-living person, dead person. It means A cannot transfer to property to B who is not in this world. It means either he is not born or either he is dead. It means A cannot transfer property to anybody who is dead or who is not in this world. But Section 13 provides a kind of exception to this general rule provided in Section 5. Section 13 says that transfer property can be transferred for the benefit of the unborn person, even though property cannot be transferred to a non-living person, unborn person, but property can be transferred for the benefit of the unborn person. It means there are two things: transfer to the unborn person and transfer for the benefit of the unborn person. What is the difference between these two? As per the Section 5, property cannot be transferred to the unborn person because he is not in this world. Therefore, property cannot be transferred to unborn person. But Section 13 provides a kind of exception to this rule, that property can be transferred for the benefit of the unborn person. It means that though property cannot be transferred directly to the unborn person, property can be transferred for the benefit of the unborn person. Then, what is the transfer for the benefit of the unborn person? It suggests that a property can be transferred to B who is in existence, but this transfer to B is for the benefit of the C who is unborn. Now we will discuss it in detail in Section 13. Section 13 says that property can be transferred for the benefit of the unborn person, but condition is that there must be a prior life interest transfer, and property when get transferred to unborn person, that property must be transferred to the unborn absolutely. Now we will understand these two things by example. Suppose A transferred to property to B and to C who is unborn, who is not in this world. Now A cannot transfer property directly to C who is unborn because Section 5 provides that property can be transferred only to the living person. But Section 13 creates an exception to the effect that A can transfer to property B for life term, and after his death property can be transferred to the C automatically. Now we will understand this in simple way. A can transfer to property B with the condition that he will keep the property only for his lifetime. It means once he is dead, property will be reverted back to A. There is one situation. But when A transfer to property to B for his lifetime only, with the condition that when B dies, property will be transferred to the unborn person, then this transaction is valid transaction, and in this way property can be transferred for the benefit of the unborn person.